we welcome you to the Raff Report. And the cool logo with your little Scully cap on there as well, joined by Jeff Rafferty, the assistant coach here at NJIT. And big sigh of relief as you get that monkey off your back, getting rid of that 4-game losing streak.
Huge. And you know, we finally got our offense going again tonight, and we really struggled defensively. You and I just talked about it. You know, I thought we were a little bit sluggish early on. We made some shots, but defensively, you know, at one point early in the first half, maybe at the 10-minute mark, we were on pace to give up about 95 points. So we really needed to clamp down. We did not do so until about 5 or 6 minutes to go in the game, and then, you know, we held them to 2 points in the final 5 or 6 minutes. So that a lot of offense was never an issue tonight, and thank goodness, because we needed to play better offensively.
Yeah, and finally, when you are able to make some shots, and then Abdul Lewis, who was fighting the flu, he came on strong, especially at the end of the game. He made some key plays and found some energy.
I've never been on the Raff Report, so I just want
We got Coach Kennedy.
You're still not on the Raff Report because we got highlights going.
We got Coach Kennedy joining us here on the Raff.
We got Coach Brian Kennedy
you want the
trying
headset?
to jump in. But Zach Cooks with a big game. And again, he struggled from 3 points.
Yeah,
he's just 1 of 5, but he stopped settling for taking 3-point shots.
Well, this is the thing with Zach, and I noticed it in the first half, and I said it to him, and I said it to the guys on the bench. He played a very, very good floor game tonight. He was under control. He made the extra pass. He got other guys involved in the first half. I thought he played very well. The only thing that sticks out, you know, is the 1 for 5 from 3, and he had two big defensive mishaps. He doubled down on Verk as the shot clock was winding down and gave up an open 3 at the shot clock. And then the next possession, they didn't even set the ball screen, and Anini got by him. So those 2 defensive possessions and the fact that he was 1 for 5. Other than that, I thought the kid played great. I thought that obviously. You know, Abdul fought through illness, and he was huge down the stretch with 2 or 3 big rebounds and then 2 or 3 big baskets. And you know, we got contributions from some other guys. You know, DeAndre made obviously the big 3, but I thought Chequan Gibbs was very good tonight. We couldn't take him out in the first half because he was the only one playing with energy and juice.
Yeah, and he had 10 points and a huge shot late in that game.
Yep.
As you had nothing going offensively, and he got into the lane through contact and just willed the basket.
Yeah, and literally willed the basketball in, and then allowed us to take a timeout and set our defense, and we got a big stop the next possession.
Yeah, and it's funny, you know, it's a long season, and there are times where you get gassed.
Yeah.
And you guys were clearly gassed. You were down late in that second half. You know, Stetson was able to extend their largest lead. You were down by 9 with 6 minutes left to go in the game.
Yep.
But somehow you turned it around and found energy.
Well, we found it by getting stops. We gave up that last 6-18. We gave up 3 or 4 points, and as I said, the last 5 minutes we gave up 2. So we were really able to clamp down and then, you know, fight back. Then all of a sudden you get the lead, and then you can extend it a little bit. And it was a good win. Any league win's a good win. We needed this one, obviously, for so many reasons, and we got to really, you know, again, we are concerned. We are concerned in terms of just the wear and tear on the guys, and we got a tough stretch coming up now. You know, we have tomorrow off, and we're going to give our guys a day off. We usually do film and workouts on Thursday. We're going to give them completely off tomorrow. We're going to fly to Florida early Friday morning, practice down there Friday, game prep Friday, play Saturday. Then we fly to Lipscomb Sunday, play Monday, and fly back here Tuesday. So these are the dog days. We needed this win tonight. We need to try to steal one on Saturday.
Well, and that's the thing. You know, everybody talks about the long stretch of the season, and you forget how the travel wear and tear, and especially for you guys, and with the 9th team in the league, not having those travel partners doesn't affect, I think, some of the other teams in the league as much as it does you guys.
I would agree with that. The last 3 or 4 weeks have, you know, the 4-day trip to Alabama, and then you one game in Florida, and you come back for 2 home. Then you know, last week we're on the road. We're back for 2 games. Now we're going back on the road for 5 or 6 days. So it's tough. It's a grind, but this is college basketball at this level, and we just got to keep fighting through it and hopefully get our legs here and take it 1 game at a time, you know, and that's all we can do right now.
And so now you've got your 7th win inside the ASUN, and that's always important as you guys continue to fight for that home court game. Whether you finish 3rd or 4th, you get the home court game. As well, you know, sometimes I think people will forget, like, you set a school record for most regular season wins at the Division I level with 19. but you also set a program record with your 18th win against a Division I opponent.
Right.
You know, the school record is 21 wins, but 4 of those were against Division III.
Right.
You've got 18 Division I wins. What does that say for your program?
Well, you know, we're building it, you know what I mean? And obviously Coach Angles and his staff, and BK was a big part of that, built the program to new heights and got us in this league, in this new building. But it's a process in terms of sustaining a program. You know, it's building it, and then, you know, once Brian takes over, we got to rebuild it with all those guys graduating, and we've done that, and now it's sustaining it. You know what I mean? And we've had a good year, but this is a what have you done for me lately business, and you know, I can't remember. I think you and I talked about it this afternoon. Like, yeah, we got off to a great start. We were 18-5 at one point, and that feels like 3 seasons ago, you know. So we fought through this little stretch. We got a big win tonight, and again, we just got to take it one day, one game at a time.
All right, well, a much-deserved day off tomorrow. Hopefully some rest and regrouping for your team. Hopefully as well for you and the rest of the staff.
That's probably not happening.
All right, congratulations again. Getting their 7th win inside the A-Sun, and just as importantly, 19th win overall, new school record as far as regular season wins, and their 18th win against Division I opponents. So for Jeff Rafferty, the guy that's got head billing on this thing, the Raff Report, I'm Rob Kennedy saying so long from Newark.